Hey y'all, tough loss, blowout game. Let's get into the show. A's.
Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the show. I am your host. I walk around like number 11. I know I'm the GOAT. My chains, my rings on Matt Ryan, they coated in cold. I already killed the beat before I sat up and spoke. I'm here to close out the game. You sweep the dugout at best. I'm the realest. If real hopped off the page and showed in the flesh. No team jersey, but my city still on my chest. Trade from the 3. If I shoot, then it's all net. No time for you to rewind. You just in time. I'm a king. This king drum, so you know I'm in shine. I've been dope since 4 years after 1989. My pen work be out of this work, no pop flies. Not here to kill the game, just a competition. I'm Freddie Freeman on first, whoever pitching, I'm still getting it. I let the scoreboard tell us what the difference is. This is history in the making, you are witnessing. Shout out to the kid, you are tuned into the greatest. Rise up, kings won't watch a king in the making.
What's going on, y'all? It's your host Tyrone. I'm filling in for King again. Assault Hawks 102-126 loss to the Denver Nuggets. It was a bad game. It was a really bad game all around. Well, here we go, Ella. This team is so inconsistent, man. It's so inconsistent. This was like we started off slow again. This is another slow start game. I don't know why we always have to have these slow start games, and then the next game we start off hot. Um, I don't even That's Apollo, Atlanta Nation. It's Apollo. It's on Apple Music. Big game for real. Very inconsistent. This team kind of sort of just makes you wonder what is going on. I understand, like some people are saying the elevation was bad tonight, just starting off. I don't think, and to be honest, I don't really know what I mean, we traveling late, waking up early to get tested. I think Kelly was talking about it. She was saying, we just start off, we have to get up so early to get tested early in the morning. And then you just off of a flight, maybe not even like we're going to get on a flight probably tonight, travel to Phoenix. Then we have to practice tomorrow. So yeah, we need out of the West. We do need out of the West. We definitely need out of the West. This game was just showed us that this is a horrible stretch. Like this was the worst game on this stretch. And the last game I was so confident about this game. I was so like, yeah, we should win this game, and then for us to lose like this was just heartbreaking. It just felt like we should have had this game in the bag, and they let us get back in the game multiple times. There was multiple times where we could have got back in this game, we could have won. And yeah, Atlanta Kid, what's up? Yeah, this was ugly, man. This was ugly. This was like one of the ugly. This I like you think about the games we've had that were ugly this year. This might have been our ugliest one. And this is under Nate. Mind you, this is under Nate. We're so yes. I was just saying that we're inconsistent. We have one of the inconsistent teams in the league. Um, yeah, it's tough playing the West every night. Yeah, it is. It is a very tough stretch of games. We're in the West for 8 games, and this was just the show. This was a tired game. This one showed how tired we were because nobody could hit a shot. This one was bad. This one was horrible. Nobody could hit a shot. Nobody could, make a good make. It was just so like everywhere. I don't even know. Like it was just everywhere. We were just sitting there like, what are y'all doing? Like, come on, speed up. Like everybody was like, okay, Trey's gonna have a good second half. Uh, Collins is so inconsistent. I don't even know if it was Collins. John was so off tonight. Excuse me. It was so bad how bad he was off tonight. Everybody on the team was off though, because Trey was off, John was off. It was no consistent scoring all around. We're tired. We are tired. You can tell we're tired. We're exhausted. We look exhausted. Like, and everybody. And then who was our highest scorer? Let me get into the box score, and then I'll tell you that. Let me just. I don't even know. Like, this was the worst. This was the worst game. Capella couldn't finish at the rim. Was getting bodied by Jokic. This is the first game Jokic looked better than Capella in a long time. He had no help. Yeah, he warmed up a little bit, and then he didn't have any help in the long run. He had no help in the long run. Like it was just like, what are y'all gonna help Trey? What are y'all gonna do with? Because it was no like, okay, yeah, we can get this done. We can get it done. And then Trey tried to make a comeback. I will say Trey tried to make a comeback, and the third he was making more shots. He was trying to get more consistent, but then he got cold again. What really hurt us, and I'm gonna start from the end of the second half, end of the first half, not in the second, end of the first half. What really hurt us was that 10-0 run with no timeout. I don't know the thought process behind it. I wish I could ask Nate myself. Um, yeah, I don't know why we wouldn't call timeout. Usually, Nate's on it with the timeouts. That was a weird stretch because I felt like that was a timeout worthy moment. They were blowing. They started slowly. That run was bad. It was a 10-0 run. It was really bad. Yeah, I do Braves too. We're gonna start up pretty soon. Caden, what's up, Caden? Yeah, just I don't know, y'all. Like I don't know how to describe this game. And looking really and truly into it, it's a lot of stuff we could have done better. We could have been consistent. We could have been, more often, more on than off tonight. We could have been way more on than off tonight. And Gallo missed. This is another point where we kind of sort of had a time to come back. Gallo missing two wide open threes. I'm talking about just nobody in front of him. He had somebody run up on him wide open threes. And then then he missed those, and then Bogey comes down. Slaughter, you in the building? What a night to forget! What a night to forget, Slaughter. Yeah, Caden, you always in here, man. You gonna be popular. Yeah, this Gallo missing, and that's what I'm saying. Gallo, Gallo usually hits those. Gallo usually does hit those. He hits those wide open shots. You would think we give Gallo two wide open shots. You thinking those are gonna fall. And I'm watching on my phone. I'm just like, okay, Gallo's gonna hit this one, and he misses. And then you get another one. You're just like, he misses again. You're like, oh my god, Gallo. And I said it as soon as he missed that one, I was like, Gallo. That was my first reaction because I'm just like, you're wide open. We pay you to make shots. Gallo, we pay Gallo. He has other needs. We pay Gallo to be a scorer. Gallo needs to score. Gallo missing wide open threes is bad for this team. It is horrible for this team because we could have gotten a game with those two threes. And then if we had had Bogey, and then Bogey comes down and shoots a contested fast break three when you have a lane, either get fouled or just I don't know. I really don't know. Tell me your channel is big time. Yeah, man. Everybody is Atlanta sports creators. We stick together. That's how you know they're tired. Yeah, that was bad. That was just like Gallo. That missed three by Bogey that would have cut it to 10. Bogey just shot that shot so fast to me. I was like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you didn't even let the team come up to get a rebound. You just pulled it. There was no like, need done Cam and Dre back. Dre probably won't be back. I got a report that I know y'all's going to quite hurt some people. They're saying Dre might not come back this year. I don't know if it's true. That was something in the Athletic. Somebody tweeted saying that Dre, for health reasons, we should not let him come back this year. I don't think we're gonna let Cam come back this year, really and truly. I don't know about Cam. I don't know about Cam. I don't know about Cam and Dunn's supposed to be back. He's supposed to be back by I think this Suns game. But now they're saying the end of the West Coast trip, so that means he'll probably be back. What game would that be? The Pelicans? I don't think Cam. I'm not gonna say that they're saying Cam. I don't think Cam because that Achilles is so tender, and I don't want us to mind you what happened to Kevin. When he got his little, they said it was his calf and it was his Achilles, and they were keep playing him. I don't want him. The thing about Lou is making me mad because we traded for Lou. And Lou doesn't want to play. I don't know if Lou doesn't. I'm not going to say he doesn't want to play. Lou I don't know. Lou just kind of he's just disappearing because he was supposed to be back. Everybody, what do you mean? the rotation are better with Hunter out. I don't know about that. I wouldn't go that far to say they were better with Hunter out. I think Hunter messes up the Snell rotation. Hunter does mess up the Snell rotation. Um, we want, but Snell, we don't give him looks, then it's no point in him playing. If we're not going to give him looks, then there's no point in him playing. There's no reason why Lou shouldn't be here. If he's contemplating retirement, he doesn't want to be here. So he came out and said he was going to play for us. But the thing is, I don't know. Even though he gets all the maximum wins he wants, Lou will be home. But I want him to. I want him to come. We needed him tonight. We needed somebody to come off the bench and score. Because that bench unit, I don't know. I don't know what's up with that bench unit, y'all. Like, who do you want to put in that bench unit? Somebody tell me who would y'all want that bench unit to have? Because Bogey started now, and we have Kevin come off the bench. We don't have a point guard unless we put Mays. I'm a Mays guy. I want Mays to play more minutes. I want Knight to play more minutes. I want our rookies to play. I know we're trying to win. I know we're gonna have to have Gallo play minutes. We're gonna have to have. Excuse me. We're gonna have that. I don't know why Solo got so many minutes tonight. He got a really. Lou isn't hurt. Lou is not hurt because he played. I don't think no. He did. He played versus us, so he's not hurt. I really think he just. I really just don't think he wants to. I don't know. Like he's saying the retirement. I don't think he wants to be here at all. Yeah, I don't. It's kind of sort of weird. We got a great roster, but not one guy can stay streak. You mean consistent? Or you saying stay streaky? Because if we saying consistent, nobody's consistent on this team. Nobody is consistent at all. I mean, there's not one body on this team that is consistent. There's not a person on this team. Maybe Trey, and yeah, John Collins. If he gets the max, I can believe it. But I can see John Collins getting a little bit below that max off of consistency. Like off of just straight consistency, I can see him getting that. Kevin Snell Gallo on bench. Yeah, I like that. He wasn't in his career on the ring, but now he won. So we're gonna blame him for not winning. I don't blame him either. Yeah, I really don't. I don't know why he's from Atlanta. I would think I would want to come home and play for my home team, but I guess he already played here once, so I guess he's like, that's my playing time here. I don't know what to say. Hey man, just look at the chat. Look at the ticker. Look at the ticker, and you can see the score. You don't have to really say something. Ain't no one consistent. Trey ain't consistent either. Trey isn't consistent, y'all. Trey, I love Trey, and I will stand Trey for the rest of my life. Trey is the point guard of the future. Yeah. I don't even know. Just rather had the same 5 points wall as my. Hey man, that poster was amazing. I remember when I first got it, it was like 9, bro. That poster been up here for a while. Yeah, nobody's consistent enough. A healthy bench should be done. Cam, Gallo, Oneka, and have Bruno, Brandon, Solo be reserved. So what do you want to do at night then? So Fat Minutes Atlanta. Well, yeah, it was bad, man. Trey's my Bob. What's called like we see it. Yeah, I like I said, I love Trey, but he's so inconsistent at some points where you're just like, come on, Trey. He's so streaky, and you don't want him to be streaky. You want him to be Trey. You want the ice Trey. You want the Trey that's going to score 40 points a night. I don't know. I think it might be this offense. Trey stats are consistent, but not how he gets them. That's very true. The way he gets his points are different every night. Because I'll get into the box score now. Trey had 21 points tonight. He was our leading scorer. John Collins, after having a 38-point night, as long as they can be. I think it really and truly, I think they have to the right before the playoffs or somewhere in April. Maybe I think we might sign them to a rookie deal or something. I think we might have to. If we want them in the playoffs, especially if Dunn isn't 100%, I think you're gonna have to put them on at least to something. Trey still needs his Klay Thompson trade. He does. That's all he needs. Like I said something the other night. I don't know who was in here. I said, imagine if we would have drafted Halliburton. right? Let's just imagine Halliburton when it came to Atlanta. Look what he's doing with De'Aaron Fox. Look at that two guard group. If we would have drafted a guard last year, yeah. If we would have drafted a guard last year, needs a Bill or Wall. He needs a Wall. Yeah, he needs somebody that can take the ball out of his hands a lot more. So Dunn's not gonna be able to do it. Kev can't do it. Kev definitely can't. I don't even want Kev running point scares me. Um, he'll shoot 20 free throws on one of 8 from 3. Yeah, then turn around and have 6 threes and 4. Yeah. So he's a streaky scorer. Like everybody calls him a volume shooter. He's not. I can say you've seen he's a volume shooter. I can't. I want to look at what he did tonight. Um, I don't know how he scored a lot. I think he didn't shoot free throws to the fourth quarter. So it wasn't even on free throws. It was more on. I'm mad we were the last game of the night. That made us look so bad. Um, we will work from now, but if we if we drafted Howard and shooting guard instead of Okongwu, that would have been nice. I say that. I understand they're saying Okongwu, he's young. He's supposed to be a generational talent. He's supposed to be the guy. He's gonna be a center of the future. He can't shoot, so I don't know how he's a center of the future. Um, so I really, really and truly wish we would have drafted a shooting guard. Somebody had a mock draft where we drafted Sharif Cooper. I don't know if you guys follow college. That's the guy from Auburn that was their number one scorer. I enjoy that pickup. I would enjoy Okongwu. I want that name. In college, he was the definition of streaky. Yeah, that was he's not the future. He's not the future. Honestly, I can see that. Yeah. So going into Trey's minutes, Trey scoring tonight. He was 8 from 14. He was 3 from 7 from the 3-point line. He only shot 2 free throws. He had 5 rebounds and 7 assists with 2 steals. Bogey shot a 4 out of 9. I don't like the people are calling me a casual fan for thinking that, but who's dumb? He's a glass. Somebody said he's glass, and I agree with it. He seems like he's glass. He would drop 45 and 12 for the Sooners. That would go. Would go 8 points. Yeah. I remember that in college. I remember his college year. That's what people question. His college year was funny to me because everybody was just like, "Oh, Trey's not." Remember, Jay Will said he would have took Colin Sexton over Trey Young. Now he looks dumb saying Jay Will had some questionable stuff he said along the way, especially on ESPN. But when I could see how he said that because of consistency and all of that. But look at the difference, though. It's just different, man. I don't know. Trey needs to attack the paint. He only shot 2 tonight, which is different. I think he's like 3rd in the league in taking free throws, and shooting 2 tonight is bad. Mind you, he didn't get any calls. We got no calls tonight. Bogey got smacked and hit that shot, and it was an and one play, and he didn't get the call. John getting 4 fouls a night. The thing I don't like about John Collins is his consistency with his fouls. Because some nights he's a perfect defender. Then the next night he's having like 40, 50 fouls. He's having like 4 or 5 fouls. And it's just like, John, are you going to be a consistent defender or are you going to just play? Are you just going to play what you think you are? I didn't want to come with no core from Auburn. That was before we signed Bogey and traded for Lou. Okoro would have been nice. I don't know how in Cleveland he doesn't really look the same as he did in college. That's why I think Cooper would be nice with Trey. If anything, I think we draft a guard next draft. That's the only way we can go. I know we're banking on Cam Reddish to be that next guard, but no, I don't. Collins is the most inconsistent. LOL, yeah, he is. JC. Speaking of JC, he shot 3 of 9 tonight, y'all. Bogey's supposed to be Trey's Clay, but Bogey more like Buddy. Yeah, Bogey really just, I don't know. Bogey is hot some nights and he's cold some nights. He's so inconsistency on this team. Yeah, John Collins went 3 for 9, 1 of 4 from 3, 4 or 5 from the 3-point line, 5 rebounds altogether. That's crazy. He had a horrible. We got out rebounded by like 20, y'all. I'm gonna go to it, but we got out rebounded horribly. Bogey was 4 and 9. Capella was 5 of 11. And the crazy part about Capella only shoots on the rim, y'all. He shoots under the rim. I like I told you. Like what did I say? Kumar Rocker. That's baseball. Yeah. We got our centers figured out. Clint and then composition. It's got to be Knight. It's got to be Knight. If anything, keep Okongwu here. If Okongwu develops, Capella only had. Capella had usually. He didn't even get a double digit in rebounds tonight, Joe. He only got 8 rebounds. Capella only had 8 rebounds. 3 is set to Dre, Cam, and Bogey. Dre, and the funny thing about Dre is that Cam might be a 2, y'all. Bruno's gone. Bruno's out of the rotation. Bruno should have been out of the rotation last year. Cam might be a backup too, y'all. And Bogey. I think they're gonna play that too. The 4 is set. Yeah, the 4 is set. If we're keeping JC. Slink said it. He said he's gonna work on it this offseason. And Gallinari. So that's set. That's set. The 4 is set. Those 2 are set. I don't know. Just to think about it, I don't even really. That was just a bad night all around. It's just so inconsistent. So definitely the guard, another guard. But if that's Cam, Bogey Bogey stays at 3. Well, no. I think Bogey goes at 2. I think Bogey goes at 2 and Cam stays at 3 in that situation. Stop Kim Jong. I think really and truly. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to the Suns game. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna try to get there. I think Bogey goes to the 2 and Cam stays at the 3 because Cam is a defender as a 3. Bogey's not a 3 as a defender. He's a 2 as a defender. So if anything, the starting lineup would be healthy. A healthy starting lineup would be Trey, Cam, Bogey, unless we get Dre back. Then it'd be Dre. Then it'd be JC, and then it'd be Capella. That would be the starting 5. Then, if anything, you start off the bench. If you start off the bench, you have Kevin, Bogey, Dunn. Kevin, Bogey, Dunn. Who's our Gallo, and then either Okongwu or what's his name? Kevin and Brandon earned his NBA money, so you're right. If it's gonna be a wing to compliment Trey. Yeah, really and truly, I think really and truly we draft. What about Lou? Lou good minute. Also, see the thing about Lou and Snell, Solomon Hill, those guys are just they're gonna play. We all know they're gonna play. They're gonna have to play. They're gonna rotate with those bench players. Lou's gonna rotate with either Cav. He's probably gonna rotate with Cav. Cav has an off night. You put in Lou. Lou has an off night. You put in Cav. Switch the. Those are interchangeables. Lou they're not telling us something about Lou because I think he really is thinking about leaving, and I think we're trying to make him stay, and I don't think he really wants to. Lou's gonna have the interchange. Solomon Hill's gonna have the interchange. Snell's gonna have the interchange. Snell really might get minutes. Him and Cam are gonna have to split minutes off the bench. 2K, if we go from the 2K perspective, you guys play my career, you know how you can split up minutes. Why even say he's gonna dip? I think that was the only way we were gonna get rid of Rondo off of his money. We was gonna have to lose a cheaper player. They had draft cap. They had cap capital. And they gave us draft capital and money. They gave us money and we won the trade. Mind you, they got Rondo, but we won the trade off of just the picks and the cash we got. Lou knows his roles at least. He's a 6-man guy, so we know he wasn't coming about starting. No, he knows he coming off the bench. Lou knows his role. Everybody knows his role. All comes down to the money guy. Yeah, it was really just to get money. The trade we had to trade Lou to get Rondo off the books. They had to switch off. Mind you, their contract situation is crazy. I've seen a lot of stuff about Kawhi might be available. I don't think Kawhi leaves just yet. He's home. That's his home. He's from California, so I don't think he leaves. Um, it's funny because they try to put PG. We got grape there, so even out with talent that the minutes are so jumbled to keep everyone happy. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, it was really just about that. And then the picks, those 2 second round picks that we Slink will throw them picks off in a heartbeat because he doesn't really draft second round talent. We're gonna be honest. On his best draft second round pick is Kev. I mean, out of the draft that we've had. Oh no. Well, this year he had two. He had two with Knight. Well, Knight, no, not even Knight. Mays, because Knight wasn't even picked. We picked him off of waivers. So Mays was a good second round pick. I guess you say Kevin was his best, but Bruno was horrible. That was a horrible choice. Money for JC. Yeah, that's what we're thinking. Everybody, that's the general consensus is that makes sense now. Of course, yeah. Single turn those and a piece in the first round pickup. But yeah, pretty much those are good picks. I mean, second round picks are nice. Look at who you can get out the second round. Draymond was a second round pick. Getting out of the stars you can get stars out of the second. I think Malcolm Brogdon was rookie of the year and was a second round pick. So you can get good talent out of the second round. It's not a bad thing. I mean, we just look at Bobo. Look what he did at the end of the game, just hitting 2 deep step back threes. Second round talent. Um, Kev was first round. I thought Kev was second. Murray wasn't even a pick. That's crazy. That's crazy. A lot of these players. I mean, second round. It's a lot of second round talent in this league that know they role. You come in as a second round pick. You know you coming off the bench, and you know you got to grind. You got to work. So I think we'll trade. If anything, we'll make a piece where we'll probably get Bruno off with one of those picks or both of those picks, and probably get a first. I don't think we get a first. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought Kev was second. Kev was second. I could have sworn Kev was in the second round because Trey was first. Trey was in the first round. Trey was our first round pick, and Kev won in the second round that year. I remember that draft because I watched the whole thing. Um, Full of conversation picks to give him away. That's the thing I don't understand about. See, the funny part about that is my thing. I'm a football guy. I was on the football show earlier. Cobbin, I feel like there should be more rounds in the NBA draft. You guys can tell me if y'all think that. I feel like there should be more rounds in the NBA draft because a lot of guys go undrafted that are good talents, and we never get to see them. Like G League. You have a whole G League set up. So you have these guys set up in the G League. You have Summer League, which if we mind you, I mean we get look at how the NFL does it. You draft what is it, 12 so many rounds. I think it's like 12, some crazy number. You draft so many rounds. You have camp, then you have preseason. Let's pick 30. We had our pick. Oh wow, that's crazy. I forgot Amari was drafted in that draft too. Dang, we got rid of him fast. Wasn't it like the same year we got rid of Amari Spellman? Um, you have opportunities, especially in the NBA, to see these guys play against NBA talent, and you can cut them. NFL does it all the time. You draft a guy, he doesn't pan out how you want to pan out, you cut him, and he gets an invitation to another team because they think they see something, or they can coach him into another way. Look at who the Falcons have drafted that we've cut in the same year. There's a lot of players like that. So we can draft these guys. Spellman in the D League. That's hilarious. MLB too. MLB too. So there's a lot of ways the NBA can let these guys show. Like imagine we would have saw Nathan Knight like in the G League, or we would have saw Nathan Knight in Summer League, and would have saw what he did he probably would have done the same thing in Summer League. And we would have been like, oh, he's special. We need to keep him. And then we would have saw Kongu in Summer League. Mind you, we didn't get a chance this year because of COVID, that whole thing. But imagine if we would have saw those two back to back. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you say? What a terrible error. I don't buy tired. They had an off day, please. But their travel. I understand. Yeah, I understand you saying that they don't buy their tire. I think it's the travel. I think it's really more the travel. Oh yeah, you were live tonight, man. I lost all my last three Hawks. You might want to stop broadcasting, man. I think you might just want to stop. I think you want to stop broadcasting because ah, what's crazy about these last little like these losses we've had on this trip are horrible. They've all been bad. Like they've all have been bad. That's BS. They're tired. Honestly, yeah, I think they're tired. Honestly, I think they're really tired. I honestly think that then the altitude was um yeah, I was in there lurking. Lurking in there some yeah. I honestly think they're tired, man. I really do. I can understand that, they had the day off, but I don't even think they really have a day. Like I said, they really don't have um a day off. I'm going to the Braves game Friday with a broadcasting camp from Hoosier. That's nice. Lou's supposed to be team Tuesday. Yeah, ISO Joe. That's crazy. Lou is supposed to be Tuesday. I don't know. Like we were just saying, I don't know if Lou's gonna even play for us, y'all. I don't. Everybody else is reported to their teams. Lou's the only one still left. I think Rondo reported to the Clippers already. Lou's the only person that hasn't reported yet. So it's a dangerous game we played, picking Lou up. I mean, Lou retires. That gets money off the books, even more money for JC. Uh, this trip, 22-point collapse, losing the last shot, and this bond card, yeah, that was just. It's just I don't know, man. I want him back in Atlanta. I wish Lou would come back to Atlanta and give us some buckets, just for it, just cause it's Lou, just to see Lou in the Hawks jersey. Um, I don't know. Like just this crazy part about Lou and about the players that we have. This team is so deep, y'all. This team is so deep. We shouldn't even be at least, yeah, it's going to be respectful. I think they look, oh yeah, let me get into that. Nuggets look so good with Aaron Gordon. They are going to make every team in the West. Um, how can he not want to play for us? He's with Williams. He said it early in the year if the Clippers traded him, he was going to retire. Then he came out a couple of days ago said he was going to play, but then he's not reporting to the team anytime soon. So I don't know. I don't think he'll do his home. I hope he doesn't. Yeah, him and Jokic, bro. Aaron Gordon, they're going to be a monster in the West. Adding Aaron Gordon to that team made them a maybe and truly. Yeah, he was a pet. He's always a pest. He's always a pest when we play JC. I think the tweet was a cover up. I think it was too. I think I don't know. Gore's a pest and then let him play tonight. I know. You're done when a 7 foot 80 pound bull is, bro. Bobo is so Bruno. I feel so, man. What's crazy? I said that. I said the thing about Bo. He could have been a Hawk. Bobo could have been a Hawk. If y'all look at the draft, we drafted Bruno instead of Bo. Don't ask me why. Don't. I don't know. If he don't want to play, if he don't want to play with us, yeah. Also got a rumor taker didn't play tonight. Who? Oh yeah, they're tough. They're gonna be. Just have Nate and Chavez remind me of Magic City when and flip the light bulb on. Hey boys, respect from the Nuggets fan. Y'all be here. Hey, respect for coming in here, man. Thank you, Landon. Hey, come in, subscribe, man. If you go, come in here. Yeah, laugh out. LOL. That's an LOL moment. We got a 7'2" man hitting threes. Yeah, yeah. I saw that. Mike Conti. I need them. I need them to stop tweeting. I need all of us. I need everybody in Hawks media to stop tweeting before games, because usually it's always bad juju. I always enjoy the tweets with Coach talking about Coach and the guys. Those are fine, but don't talk about the game. Every time we talk about the game, it's always something bad happens. Bruno, he's back to Bobo hitting three. Bobo is a Hawk in my eyes. He should have been a Hawk. We messed up that draft. How is Bruno? Yeah, we could have Jackson, but traded him to No, and then take that Bruno. Yeah, bro. think about the draft capital we had. We had 3 picks. Who do we have? We had three or 4 picks, right? In the first round that year, because we had the 4th pick. We took 2 picks away to get the Lakers, and we had the 10th pick. Mind you, we could have had Jackson Hayes. I understand we had Cam Reddish. I'm okay with Cam Reddish. Excuse me. Mind we could have had Jackson Hayes. We could have had Bobo. It's a whole bunch of centers in that class that we could have had. And we decided to take Bruno. How is Bruno still on the team? He's got to be a locker room guy. I swear he has to be a good locker room guy. That's the only way I can see him still being on the team. That he's a great locker room guy. Always thinks says, yeah, he does. How has Conte not blocked you, Sports Live and ATL? You must not interact with him a lot. I feel like you don't probably message him a lot. So that might be why he hasn't blocked you yet. But other scores around the league tonight. Charlotte played Phoenix. Phoenix, that was a great game. I would say something. That was 15 minutes away. Yeah. Happy 328, y'all. Well, it just turned 329. So we can give up that day. That day is gone. Buddha gives me every time. He has to be a locker room guy, man. I swear we give up Rondo and Williams doesn't play for us. I lost Twitter. How you not play for us? We're a good team. I don't get it. What's up, Eric Romeo? Hey, what's up? Hey, subscribe if you're new. Talk to me. Fizz, no, he has it. Mike Conley's a very cool guy. Man of the broadcasting camp. He will though. That's hilarious. The thing about Lou Will, going back to Lou Will, he's old. I mean, he's getting older. I think he's like you said. Somebody said he's a Clippers fan now. Like that's his team now. Going to the scores. For the night, man, we need DeAndre's to play center. Yeah, we need a backup for Clint because this is horrible, man. Like, has Williams say he doesn't? Williams has not. He hasn't confirmed anything. He said he was going to play. I don't know if he wants a buy. You see the thing about Lou. I don't know if Lou wants a buyout because he might want to play for a different team. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you for the subscription. Yeah, just come talk about. We talking about Hawks tonight. So anything you got, any questions you got? I don't know. He might want to play for a different team. I don't know. And add on if playoff run is for them later on. I will be heated. I will be one of the angriest man. You can be back. Yeah. I don't know. Just give him some wings. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. But Lou Will's just as a curious case. I don't know if he wants to play. Mind you, like I just said, he might want a buyout. Mind you, Melo came here and they requested a buyout immediately. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe he wants a buyout. Maybe I don't know if he wants to not play here. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't. He's kind of sort of just he's a wild card right now. Tuesday when he's supposed to report. If he doesn't report Tuesday, we'll probably get something coming out saying that he either retired or he wants a buyout. That's my opinion. If I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If he doesn't report Tuesday, I'm telling y'all this now. This is my bold take. If he doesn't report Tuesday, he's either retiring or he wants a buyout. That's it. That's the only way. That's the only. If he doesn't report to play Tuesday, or he doesn't report Monday, really, because he has to be there Monday and then play Tuesday. So he might want to buy out. Why not just finish your career? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a curious case. I mean, there's him and Marvin and Joe and Ivan John. Yeah, man, that was a team. That was a squad. I miss those. I mean, those were like my youth. I'm only 19. That was my youth. That was my team. I was like 05, 06. Yeah, man. I was like 5. That's when I first started walking. Buyouts are some these days hot. Funny thing about buyouts, this happening a lot, man. It's happening a lot. Why would Lou not want to play for us? With Melo buyout, we sucked. We have a good team, man. If he's like the Magic Kings, I don't understand. That's what I'm saying. We're a playoff team. I don't understand why he wouldn't want to play with us. And he's home. You're home. Like, dude, you're home. You got pieces around you that you're gonna play good. He has Gallo back. He played with Gallo with LA. He can come back with Gallo. We got practice money. Doesn't he might be a buyout? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I might think that. Of course, AI, Zaza, Baby Hybrids. Man, you're going back, dude. I've been. That'd be a waste of a trade. No, so this is why it wouldn't be a waste of a trade. Sports Lab. I'm gonna tell you why it's not a waste. We got 2 picks out of it, and we got money. That cash consideration is what's gonna help us out in the long run because that opens up cap room for us. You giving us money gives us more cap room. That's all. That's why it's not a totally waste. I'm almost like, yeah, hey man, I've been I'm I this is I'll just start, man. I've been a Atlanta fan for my whole life. Um, what would you do about Jason Terry's real dude? That was a squad. Oh wow, I don't even. That's like I was a baby dog. And funny thing, if y'all, I don't know if y'all follow me on Twitter. I made a poster of all the Hawks people. With that lineup, that's crazy. What if somebody moves when it's time the Lakers for LeBron or Nets? Watch that. Nets, I can see the Nets happening because they need somebody off the bench. Not a waste, yeah, not a waste of money. Gallo need to hit him up. Also, kind of have a line of trades, yeah, to go through Slater, yeah. Just know William Bells. I will go off. I believe you. You're gonna go off. I know you're gonna go off. I just want to win now. I don't care about the future. Just saying. I know, but the thing is, maybe next year. You've been an Atlanta fan your whole life. Yeah, I've been a Atlanta and Georgia fan my whole life. UGA, not Georgia Tech. UGA. Yeah. Um, then there was the middle age between this era, and I just want to say with that 61 team had me so happy since the 80s. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Slater, you've been around longer than you're the old head around here, man. Um, '03, you are '03 baby. Golly, Jesus, I'm a '01 baby, so I don't know. I feel like when people say they're younger than me, I feel old for some reason. I don't know if that's an all around thing, but yeah, I mean Atlanta since '98, man, y'all have some history. I have young history. I have the young Josh Smith hitting layups and Zaza and all of those. The funny part about Zaza. I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story about me and Zaza. I was literally one of Zaza's biggest fans while he was here. I have no reason why. I have I have zero reasons. I literally was. I think it was his name. Really and truly, I think it was his name. I literally every time Zaza played, I was hyped to see Zaza play. I have. Don't even talk about Josh Smith. His throwing up threes. I'm 0-1 also. Yeah, the Williams situation is new to me. Wow. Yeah, it's gonna be. I don't want to say it's a buyout. I'm 71. I'm 71. Yeah, God. You getting old, Slitter. You getting old, man. I've been in Atlanta fan my whole life too. I'm loyal to see his. I've been so loyal to this. I was so you know what made my Atlanta heart smile was the United. When we brought United here, I was so happy. How Josh was throwing up three. Yeah, them threes was just yeah. 03 in the junior senior year as he graduated and Zaza was the man. He was fighting the pain was awesome. Not a star, but do play so hard. Yes, that's probably why. That was it has to be it had to be it had to be Ryan Cameron here just hearing him scream Zaza Pachulia. I don't know. It was just so cool. Joe Johnson, Al Horford, bro. He had Ryan Cameron is a legend. He's a Hawks legend. He should be the announcer until he really feels like he should go. Josh like he was doing that, bro. Josh Smith, watching Josh Smith play was so mean. It was just he was just like, why are you shooting? Uh getting old. Gee, thanks. Hey man, I'm getting I'm getting old. I'm not gonna say that. At least you're a Gator and you're not. Let me see. At least you're a Gator and not. Zaza in the playoff. Yeah, that was good. Whoa, see, you're not gonna do my dogs like that. See, you're not gonna do my dogs like that. Zaza movement, game seven. Yeah, so game seven. Yeah, that was so funny. That whole series versus Boston was funny. But I mean, we've had really funny playoff experience. Let's just go through it. We've had some funny. We've had some funny. Hello, yeah, hello, yes. Whoa, what? That'd be so cool. That would be cool just for a game. Yo, love your show, bro. You're doing well. Thank you, man. Um, would say that's the wrong direction. That would be hilarious. That would be fun just to have for like a day. Um, so yeah, I think like we talked about Lou Will. I think other scores. It wasn't a lot of games today. The Lakers are playing Orlando and they're about to lose. Oh, they're not about to lose. They're in the lead with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Orlando's a poverty team. I'm sorry if you're an Orlando fan. You're just a poverty team. At least in the NBA in general, it's stacking up. Just yeah, it's not even a. This isn't even a league anymore, man. Takes two bags, bro. It really and truly, this league. Portland beat Toronto. I don't know if y'all saw that. What's Norman Powell lined up on the wrong side, which is hilarious to me. Next Lakers finals. I'm gonna give you a guy. I'm gonna give y'all my MVP in my finals before I get out of here. Um, yeah, I think the Lakers are gonna close this game out. It's only 3 minutes left. They'll probably close this game out. The Hawks are in the win call. Yes, are in the column. No, actually playing on TJ. He's like playing Brett. You know what's funny? So you have the vets, which is different. This is the difference between watching basketball back, not even that many years ago. For me being maybe even like the late, maybe even the 2015 team, we didn't jack up threes. You got till really and truly, I would say 2016 up, where guys just started beating Curry. Look at when Curry won the championship. Guys started shooting up threes, and I'm switching plays before, so that comes with him all the time. Ain't saying nothing about the Suns. Don't do that. Don't do that. They're playing the Magic, dog. Poverty franchise. I'm gonna get to all three of the. Oh, let me. Yeah, Audrey, you keep me up. You keep me in check. I mean, when you have the Jokic hitting threes, then the stick figure boy checking three. You know that's wrong with basketball. They couldn't beat y'all Hawks. So I don't see why anyone thought they'd be like even yeah. LMAO, every Hawks intro. Let's get into more Atlanta. Welcome to the Brooklyn Nets. That would be a boo. You know how much we don't like, and I don't know what that New York thing is hilarious. Also I agree now with Ram Capella block shots, dunks, and ball rebound. He makes me mad. Capella makes me mad. He can't score under the basket. He can't score under the basket. He can't. I don't know what it is. He just can't score on the basket for three. Bro, imagine this man screaming Ozzy Albies for three. That would be crazy. I would die laughing. I think that like Capella can't make show. He just can't. Yeah, the East is weak. This it's a power shift, y'all. You got you got Brooklyn, Philly, and thing I say about Philly built that team. Philly didn't go out and sign all these big time stars. They built that team in house. They have a good chance. Okay, so now because he's been telling me Suns game. I told y'all last game, toughest game on the road trip. Hands down, toughest game on the road trip. JC's getting guarded by Mikal Bridges tomorrow, probably. I think so, unless they put Mikal on Trey. So you put Mikal on Trey, I think you have that. Unless you put that, it's their defensive is going to be weird to me. Who's that? I don't know. It's Jay Crowder. So Jay Crowder probably is going to play John. Mikal will probably guard Trey. With the slam. Oh, slam. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. 7 we start Jack. Capella can't shoot for his life. Capella can't shoot. He can't even make mid range. He can't make hook shots. He can't finish around the rim. So I definitely know he can't. I'd be surprised. I'll definitely be in that slitter. I'd be surprised if we win this. Yeah, yeah. Or could you go mixed up with the Hawks? No, that's hilarious. I wish we had they could come in the stadium like how they used to have them come in the stadium before the season started, but we are in Tampa, so I would say after this, what I saw the Hawks getting killed by the Suns, yeah, I can see that. Um, nice chatting with y'all. All right, hey Fizzle, subscribe, man. If you're new, subscribe. Nice meeting you. Um, every Hawks commercial very good. Now let's stay like it down. Oh, it's yes, bro. I will say you have right, kid, Atlanta kid. You have been thinking about this. This has just been in your arsenal. I can tell. Suns game. I'm running out of jokes. Suns game is gonna be the hardest game. In the whole series. They about to give us a mean 2-piece. Extra crispy 2-piece. The Hawks need their best 200 players. Yeah, we're not gonna have them though. I don't think we might have Dre. I don't know how we're traveling with Dre. I think Dre needs to just lay down on the plane. They need to have Dre with a lay down area so his knee can just rest. He don't need to be sitting up. Suns about to give us a bow, of course. Braves pull. Oh man. Oh, don't even talk about today's game. I watched that game and discussed. I didn't even watch it. It's been enough games. I can tell. Tyron Fizz. Hey, thank you, Slitter. You know you bring people in here, man. Evan Mayo, they gonna give us a crispy 2-piece, man. Suns will hit 23 pointers. I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for us to either have a great comeback game or us to get whipped. Lay down. He needs to put the seat. They fly Delta. Delta got the big planes. Get them. They got the beds in them. Let them lay in the bed. That's how I feel like they should travel. That's my opinion. Give them a big plane. I know the international planes have beds in them. Give them beds. Let them rest. Like this is just not Smile Braves country. Hilarious. We'll pop 3 victories. Who cares about spring training break? Yeah, I think we're gonna be. I think we might. I have high hopes for this Braves team this year. Every Kids and Hearts game would be Kiss Kid. Wow, but you have this automatic, just off the rip jokes, and I love it. Hey man, thank you, Slitter. Hey, everybody that's in here, most of y'all already subscribed to Slitter. Please subscribe to this man. He has been in here for us. He's done a lot for me, especially me being here by myself. He's done a lot bringing people in. Please subscribe to that man. World Series or bust. I can see that happening. Yeah, I can see it happening. I'll tell you, it's pretty funny seeing Lakers fans get. Just don't talk about it. They didn't know what they got. They thought they got like a generational talent in Damian Jones. Now you saw how hype they were about Andre Drummond. You think they got hyped over Damian Jones? They're hyped over Andre Drummond. Really? Andre Drummond. Yeah, support all Atlanta creators, man. If you know somebody, what's his name? Atlanta kid, the one that was in. Is it Calvin or Caden? He's so he makes stuff too. He makes content. He gave us a problem, and it made no sense why he gave us a problem. It is absolutely World Series a bust. I think everything out in the except the Cardinals and Mets are worse. The NL is gonna be hard. This NL East is gonna be the easiest division in my eyes. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. And really and truly, Drummond was huge for them. They needed. I mean, they needed a center. So Drummond. I mean, but like somebody said, he can give you 30 and 20 and not win a game. Lakers fans are gonna turn on him. If they lose, they're gonna turn on everybody on that team. They turned on LeBron as soon as he got there. So what do you think that's a horrible franchise to join if you're not that good. And Caden Alves, y'all. Is the best division. Was it Mets? No, who was in the East? It's sad I don't really know this stuff off the top of my head, but the Marlins. I guess you can say that. I will mention this. I will mention this soon. Think of this: for 40 years, all the good Braves Hawks Yeah, you told me this. Yeah, you said that. 4 years. We've had 40 years and only 4 championships. Give Davis some time. Yeah. If when the Braves win it all, I have no idea how I'm going to react. It's going to be a moment for me. I love the Braves. Oh, I'm going to jump out. I'm probably going to run down the street screaming. Um, that's embarrassing. Yeah, yeah. We should. And we've had multiple games in the bag, and we just can't win. Mets, Nationals, Mark. Yeah, yeah. That is a tough division. I like how all of y'all the same thing. That is a tough division. I think we're still. I still think we're gonna win the East for the fourth time. Is it 4 times now in a row? I don't. There's nobody. I want to see this Phillies game though. This Phillies game is gonna be good for us because I want to see Bryce. I like watching Bryce Harper play. I think all the Braves playoffs, Falcons playoffs, United Dream. The Dream disappointed us a lot. They have. Oh yeah, the Swarm, yeah, and the Atlanta Chiefs. I don't even know the Atlanta Chiefs. God, you Thrashers didn't even do nothing while they were here. I wish we would have kept the Thrashers, but um, it'd be the fourth. Yeah, I think we're going for four this year. I think it'll be a four-peat. Um, Dream disappointed us. We all GHSM, of course, we respect women's sports. FILA respects women's sports. They are sports. They are athletes, no matter what. Um, he's out now. The Braves fight in '95 was a surreal moment. I just haven't. The only thing I've experienced is United, and I wasn't really, like I'm not. I wasn't connected to that team because they were new. So like the Falcons, when the Falcons win one, I'm gonna cry. I cried when Georgia won the Rose Bowl. You know how emotional I was when we won the Rose Bowl, when Georgia won the Rose Bowl, because I thought that was a straight passes championship. When we won that Rose Bowl, there's no other Mets thinking where I think the Nats are better than the Mets right now. I think yeah, they made the playoffs once. Did the Skyhawks win? Did we win one with the Skyhawks? Just don't watch that. I play lacrosse. Don't do lacrosse like that. I play lacrosse. It's not a dumb sport. We're athletes. We're athletes. Don't do us like that. Probably the biggest is they're our biggest disappointment in Atlanta in my eyes because we've had so many good teams. The Nats and Phillies are third place in the East, and they would win it. That's tough. That's not tough. Yeah, yeah, that's true. The Central, but the Central has the NL Central ever really been like a tough division? Um, but it's sad that we had to claim these. Yeah, we do have to. Um, Nats are have the best starting pitcher, but not better than the Net. The Mets have it's Syndergaard. Syndergaard's my guy. I don't know Thor. I like Thor. I have certain players on certain teams I like. So of course I'm gonna like Thor. Hey, bro, subscribe because I want to see the NBA from another team. I got a legit question for you in the chat. Is Trae Young good enough to lead y'all far in the playoffs? I have hope in Trae. I do. Trae has a killer instinct in him that hasn't been unlocked yet in my eyes. That's him. That's just my opinion. I think he has something where I think he has something in him. He's shown us that like that Heat game, when he hit those big threes back to back to back, and he was just like he closed the game off. And I was like, okay, so Trae has something there. And I think he has a chance to do that. He has a chance. He has a killer instinct in him. Kobe trained him. I mean, he's Kobe's his mentor. He was one of his mentors. So he has that killer instinct in him. Dude, sorry, I don't claim the cross. Man, he was Georgia's fan. Bro, y'all last year, Will Smith, I don't even want to talk about Will Smith. Honestly, the NL East can go any way. People forget about the Marlins. The funny part about the Marlins, I wrote them off when Giancarlo left. I'm not gonna lie, I wrote them off when all of them guys left. I was stuck in sports because the United won. Wasn't allowed to watch. Didn't know they won for 5 days. I thought they were reported telling me they lost. Funny part, you said boarding school. I was at military school when Georgia won the national championship, and I didn't get to watch it. So I got that night, that morning. So they had like certain kids get to watch it. It was like certain people got to watch it. So the kids got. I woke up in the morning. I had all my Georgia stuff on. I woke up. Everybody was like, "Bro, we lost." I cried. I promise you, I went in my room and just sat there. I didn't want to move. I was so heartbroken. Um, the Skyhawks. I don't know. Yeah, Skyhawks are a G League team. Only sport I claim is all the it made you okay. Over in Decatur, Dream play there too. It's not in Decatur anymore. They're in College Park. They're over here by me. I'm on the south side. They're up in College Park by the arena. Trading those two green shoes. I don't dig, man. Them shoes. Those are his shoes, y'all. They're not his release yet, but those are his inspired shoes. I hate the Dodgers. I hate the Dodgers just because, man. Will Smith hitting a ring off Will Smith and Will Smith. Yeah, that was Jesus. I hated that play. You understand how much I dislike that when he hit that ball. It was just like Will Smith on Will Smith, dude, home run. I was just like, it's over with. I said, oh my god. I hate over. You guys, you are cocky. You know what? You know why I don't like. I have one reason why I don't like Dodgers fans. Is because you guys as certain fans, I know it's not all of y'all, but some of y'all fans when Hank Aaron died decided they were going to talk about how he wasn't a good player and they were just dogging him as a man, and that made me hate y'all to the point where I don't associate with Dodgers fans. I don't know why, but y'all fan base. LA has the most toxic fan base in all of sports. Just LA is a city. Y'all have a very toxic fan base. Braves win the NL again. I saw them win 14 straight. The Braves don't win the World Series just like the past 3 years. It means nothing. I'm sick and tired of these teams. Here saying as I'm feeling. Yeah, really and truly. So the 90, bro. You think that? I think it has. I think it's practically Adidas. You know Adidas. His peach. I don't know if you saw the ones he wore in LA. The peach ones. I'm going to buy those. Those are nice. I really like those. Really, yeah. I've seen. It was some dude that was like a some type of what is his name? The one that always looks high. You know who I'm talking about. He looks high all the time. Dodgers have beaten in twice in playoffs with Acuna. I hate the Dodgers. Oh yeah, that's an Atlanta thing. I think Atlanta just doesn't like LA and New York. We're the South. It's weird because you know how LA is like the West Coast and New York up north, and we're the South. So for us, we all really don't like each other. I don't. It's kind of sort of funny to me. We're the main point in the South. They're the main point out west, and then they're the main point of east. That's funny to me that we all don't like each other. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Hit it in the chat real quick so I can speak on it. Oh, my MVP. MVP Harden. I'm sorry, Jokic. MVP Harden is my MVP. Let me see. Championships is probably gonna be next Lakers, but that Nuggets team is dangerous. Just watch out for them. Watch out for that Nuggets team and that Clippers team in the West. East Coast, only team I say watch out for on the East Coast is Philly. That's a team that's sneaky good. They have sneaky good pieces. They didn't trade for anybody. Wish they would have got Lowry. I would have automatically put them in the finals. They beat us in 2022 when they had home field. Yeah, beaten by them. Yeah, yep. Except the Cardinals. That was the only time we didn't. That's the last time I think we got knocked out. It was because of the Cardinals, but everything else was the Dodgers. I want to shout out Georgia Hospitality Media Group. That is the group that is over kind of sort of FILA. That is our over group. Guys, you can follow us on Twitter at GHSM Sports. I think that's it. Or GS. Just look up GHSM. It will pop up. Question. Real talk. What did they do? They saying we kind of sort of built Atlanta on ancient burial grounds. So I don't know. I've heard that. Sorry, Cardinals was probably more pain than all of that. Probably was. The Cardinals game was horrible. I didn't even watch that game. I just remember the pain and anguish I saw. I'm serious. I want to know. Cardinals in 2019 and 2012, Giants in 2010. I don't even, man. I think all these letdowns are sports god like. I don't think it went through. What did you say about Magic Johnson, man? Oh, he does own the Dodgers. Yeah, all right, we ain't gonna talk about Magic. As I said, my NFC is game set resident. Why does God hate Atlanta? Yeah, God. I don't even know if I don't. I can't tell what is the problem. I can't tell what's the problem with us. Um, but I think Lakers closed it out. Oh wow, that's crazy. Lakers only won by 3. That's pretty bad. I have to say the Lakers only won by 3. That is very. Um, I will say something about the new stadium. I don't think we'll ever. That new stadium was built on church ground. I don't know if y'all know there were 2 historically black churches tore down. They said that they're saying that's why the new stadium is cursed. Um, I say he grows money, cheese, and bacon. Yeah, bro, he's part owner of 2 of the greatest teams in LA and just throws his money at them. The Dodgers were no. There's no way there should be a salary cap in baseball. I'm gonna get into that in a different show, but there should be a salary cap in baseball. I'm gonna make sure all you guys, if you guys subscribe to the actual FILA channel, I do. You know, we do other shows. We had a show about the. If you guys are Falcons fans, I will advise y'all watch the show we did earlier tonight at 9. It was a really good show. We had Matt Crowley. I think you guys know, or and Amir. I can't think his name. Of course, Devontae, me, Don. Great Falcon show. Um, yeah, Georgia teams blew it. Hey, are they gonna do? I want to watch it, bro. You understand? I really like Little League baseball. It's really a fun sport. It just shows you who's gonna be the next great stars. And I really wish they did that. I'm never excited about any team in Georgia ties. Ever they would let you down. Yeah. Then the entire. You know what's funny? They have more money. It's too. I think Trevor Bauer's making more money than Pittsburgh. The whole Pittsburgh roster. Um, Honestly, there should be a salary cap, but the teams wasn't want that. Then it helps other teams getting better a lot faster, like the Red Sox. The Red Sox are just giving away players at this point. I think they're gonna just. I think they're out. I think the Red Sox. Yeah, I think the Red Sox are gonna slowly fade away and then come back, make a resurgence. They always do. There's gonna be a lot of teams that are gonna fade away and then come back. So, um, that's the baseball talk. If you, like I said, you're making more than 3 teams exactly. He's making that much money. Um, like I said, guys, please, if you go through the channel, watch early. If you guys are Falcons fans, Atlanta Kid, Sports Live, you guys watch that show with Dawn. We touched a lot. We touched on everything, but we really focused on the Deion Jones restructure and all of that stuff. We heavily focused on that. And we talked about who we should draft. I say Penny. I say the guy out of Oregon, and I'm an old lineman. Take my word for it. He's a dog. He's a dog. Hey man, okay, Slitter. Hey man, you're always welcome. Everybody's always welcome. Hey, if you want to come on the show, King's back Tuesday, y'all. So King will be back Tuesday. We will be lit. We're back. The King is back. So guys, if you wanna, if you wanna be on the show anytime, text me or text King, and I'll shoot it to him. We'll talk about it. But hey, you see the banner? Go to Georgia Hospitality Sports Media Group if you want any Georgia sports news, and video content. We're gonna talk about. We talked about that. He's probably last to be reconstructed. Him and Grady are the last 2 to be reconstructed. Julio's reconstruction is gonna be wild. It's gonna be a wild ride because I don't know how they're gonna reconstruct that contract. If you want to be on the show, Atlanta Kid, if you want to come on FILA and you want to talk about Hawks basketball, text me or King. I have a serious problem with that. Yeah, he'll get restructured. He will. He will. Terry. I trust in Terry and Arthur. I trust in Terry, y'all. Please trust in Terry. He knows what he's doing. If you watch any of the pressures he does, I don't know if you guys watched his when he talked about the draft and cutting guys. We're not gonna cut. You know how you guys. I know some people want Isaiah Oliver gone and some of these other corners we have on the roster gone. Let's just wait. Twitter. Text me on Twitter. Oh, you said how would we? I thought you said why. How? Yeah, Twitter. Text my DM me. Text me on Twitter. Um, and I respond. Make sure you tell me who you are. So good night. Wait, Bo still traded threes. Breaking news. Hey man, he probably still in the gym right now. All right, y'all. As always, I'm your host, Tyrone at DeAndre's Burner. Hey, come holler at your hometown podcast. And with that, we out. Peace.